Made a promise to myself. Put trust into these bitches. This a real trap nigga trying to make it out the business. If you been through something, you gon' feel this. Made a promise to myself I wouldn't put trust into these women. Just a cold-hearted kid, but I ain't trying to play the victim. Got a hole inside my soul, try to fill it with different bitches. I got wounds that never healed, I must survive with the tricks. Feeling like Tarzan around snakes and gorillas. It's a jungle in my city, it's survival of the fittest. In a world with no heroes, it's easy to be a villain. Growing up in the ghetto. In the world with no heroes, it's easy to be a villain, man. This your boy King Ray the Great, man.
And your boy B-Mac the God.
Man, welcome people, man, to another episode of Can I Cook podcast, man. For, you know what I'm saying, the viewers tuning in, man. You know, welcome, you know what I'm saying, to a podcast where we talk about the real, raw, authentic of what's going on in the world, man. Social awareness, you know what I'm saying. Mental health is important, you know what I'm saying. And we give it to y'all the best conspiracy theories, and every theory is in the world to grow yourself into a better version of you, man. And you know what I'm saying? We want to welcome y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we here for.
That's what we here for, man. So, man, tell the people, you know what I'm saying, what we doing today, bro. How we feeling?
You know what I'm saying? What we doing today is cooking up another big old recipe of knowledge for y'all, man. And, you know, the book that's sitting in front of us is called The Only Living Trust. It's the only book you ever need. And so we want to make sure that we always talk about financial stability and ways to keep, you know what I'm saying, people up and strong. And so the best way to do it is to have your money right.
Man, so what's the book like based off? Like to give you like a brief summary of like what folks can look for when they see this book.
So when you get this book and you see this book, this is the gist of it. The gist of a living trust is, say for instance, you build you a couple businesses, a couple LLCs, and you want to, you know, grow your assets. Well, sometimes you got situations happen where people can devastate your assets or your assets can end up lost. Well, in the living trust, it helps you protect your assets, all of them, your house, your jobs, your businesses, and, you know, it just help you, you know, protect what's yours.
Exactly. Pretty much it just teaches you ways on how when you get to that financial place in your life where you built that financial stability, you know what I'm saying? It teaches you how to keep your money and how to save your money. And when that time passed for you to go away, your people are straight for generations to come. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about owing people. You don't got to worry about the government coming back and taking your house when you're gone, and now your family figuring out how they going to get your house back or how they going to get your assets, and they fighting. And basically, it's like it's a step-by-step guide to like how to set yourself up to be financially free.
And comfortable. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just really the gist of it, man. And like this is something that's like very important. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that they don't teach in school. You know what I'm saying? This is not this is a conditioning tool for the bright opportunity of your life, to condition yourself to set yourself in a positive way and not condition you to be a slave, you know what I'm saying? Or to work for somebody else for the rest of your life. And now you struggling and working 7 days out the week, 5 days out the week, 40 hours a week, sometimes 80 hours a week, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to see your family and see your kids, man, and stress yourself because, you know, you just making ends and means. And, you know what I'm saying? You living paycheck to paycheck and barely figure it out, man. So we here to basically, like, give y'all tools that, like, they don't give you in school. You know what I'm saying?
For real. So what our job is to make sure that all of us oldest people, you know, we teach the younger people how to stay financially strong, such as like budgeting money and just, you know, holding it all together. It's a lot. And so we have to communicate about these things. Like when he was saying about the living trust, it does help families stop battling with each other so much. So say for instance, somebody pass away. You know how families get together and be like, well, I'm going to keep the house and I'm going to keep the car. No, this is already planned out for everybody to be okay. All you gotta do is accept it and go.
Mm-hmm.
So just stay strong, stay solid about these financial, situations.
You know what I'm saying? And it's easy said than done. It's easier said than done when you don't have a step by step guide and the process, man. And that's why you got folks like us here to help you guide us. Cause like I wish I had that, you know what I'm saying, that some person to guide me and to really tell me the importance of everything, like the importance of credit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you growing up, like they don't teach us the importance of how important credit is. Like I ain't gonna lie, when I was a shorty shit, my mama got shit on my name. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. You got a gas bill on my name. I don't know what that do for me. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It don't affect you until you get older. Or like, prime example, like when you a good person, you know what I'm saying, and you want to look out for motherfuckers, and like you when you get older, you know what I'm saying, you 18, 20 years old, you know what I'm saying, your friend like, hey, can you help me get a car? And you co-sign them to get a car. You know what I'm saying? Then you and this person beefing, y'all don't talk no more. And now, you know what I'm saying, they got a car loan that's for 5 years. And now, you know what I'm saying? And now what they do affects you because that car, cause you on that car loan, you know what I'm saying? And now your credit is affected. And now you older now, let's say you 25 now, and now you trying to get you a car now. Get you a brand new car. And now you getting denied cars because you got a $30,000 car loan on your background that you co-signed for. Even though it's not your car, you are liable to do that. So be wise about just co-signing stuff for people. Don't co-sign nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. Unless you a parent and it's your child and you want to help your child to do something that can benefit them and you know they head on right. But honestly, like don't co-sign shit for nobody unless it's your significant other, y'all married type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all really locked in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really a real partnership. That's something. But like don't just go around and play credit and co-signing for shit for other people is something that you don't want to play with. Like it might seem like when you young. Oh, it don't sound like a big thing, like it can affect me now, but that shit can affect you now. That shit can affect your credit. Everything you do affects your credit. When you get a credit card, some folks get a credit card and they be like, oh, I'm gonna get a credit card and I'm just gonna swipe, and they max out the credit card. For once, never use your card over 40% usage. When you use your card over 40% of the usage, you take the value of the card and your credit, it goes down, it declines. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you have a $400 limit. You spend no more than $200. You know what I'm saying? Never spend over that limit. Even if you cross that threshold, I'm like, fuck it, you spend $300 one month. Don't make that shit a habit, man. Make sure you put that shit back. Whatever you know what I'm saying? And it can get easy for you to just swipe. And that shit can affect your credit. You want to build your credit? Start you a credit card. It's how you do it. You know you finna get gas, right? Instead of you just taking your credit card and be like, I wanna buy these shoes today, swipe. I wanna buy this t-shirt today, swipe. I wanna buy this food today, swipe. Buy everything that's essential to you. So you know for a fact, okay, every Friday, every Thursday, I get gas. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get car, I'm gonna get whatever. This is what I do. Whatever I'm finna put on my tank, I put it in the envelope, I put the $40, boom, and I use my credit card, swipe. You know what I'm saying? The next time I need gas again, I take another 40. Now I got $80 put up. Okay, and I got $8 in envelope. Swipe, use my card. Okay, cool. Now at the end of the week, I'm finna pay my credit card. The money that I already took aside, you know what I'm saying? I already put aside for that credit, my credit card. Mm-hmm. So now the fee's gonna be maybe like $87, $89. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? For the express, for it to go on your credit right away, you pay for express. Okay, cool. Boom, I'm finna pay the extra $10. Now I got $90. Boom, but that what you just did just put 2 points, 4 points on your credit. And every time you do that, that shit adds up. 2 points turn into 10 points. 10 points turn into 20 points. And that's how you effectively work on your credit instead of people look at credit cards like, oh, this is something that I can use to just bail me out. Or if I feel like ordering something online, I'll order some takeout. I'm just gonna do that and then I'll figure out how I'm gonna pay it later. And then once you get your check, now you got so many other bills that you have to pay for. And now that money that you could have put aside, you didn't spend that on something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for instance, like I said, instead of you know you finna put $40 in your gas tank. Instead of you just taking that $40 out your pocket and just putting it in the envelope and be like, I'm gonna use this to build on my credit. You know what I'm saying? Not I'm gonna use this for a bailout. So now I'm now on $400 in the hole in my credit card because I use my credit card up. And now I owe rent coming around the corner. I owe $800 for rent. Now I gotta pay my car insurance, $200. Now I gotta pay the Wi-Fi bill, $100. My phone bill connected with it, so now, okay, now it's $180. Now I gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta pay gas, and you still gotta get food. You know what I'm saying? And now you after you pay for all that, now you only got probably like shit $300 left on your paycheck, $400 left on your paycheck, and now you $400 in a hole because you got to pay your credit card. Now you picking and choosing. I'll pay that shit some other time, and that's how you put yourself in a financial debt hole and financial debt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to be smart if you want to build on your credit. That's a smart way on how to effectively build on your credit, man. Like you can't just be getting shit in your name. Like I said, I was young, so I didn't have the knowledge to this shit when I was young. So like all the young folks, you know what I'm saying, the college kids, the high school kids that's growing up into adulthood, like make sure you be wise about your credit, man, because that shit is important.
Man, credit is super important. If you want houses, cars,
Anything, man.
it comes a lot easier when your credit is good. For real, for real.
Exactly. And to the ones that have bad credit, man, and it's like and you feel like, oh, there's no end in sight, you can work on that, man. Let's say you owe shit $1,500 on your motherfucking background, like for something. Like you can call them and set up a payment agreement. You can, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to necessarily pay that. Like sometimes they'll make a deal with you. You owe $1,500 shit. You give me $800, $850. We'll take this off your background, and you could pay in increments. And it's like, and that, yes, it might affect. It might affect you from doing a lot of things, man, but that won't stop you from building that living trust. You know what I'm saying? You can still get a lot of stuff. You know, one thing that stopped me, bro, from doing a lot of stuff because like, at the time ago, my credit was fucked up. I thought I couldn't like start a business, bro. You can start a business with bad credit. Matter of fact, you can start a business with a 400 credit score.
With a 400?
A 400 credit score. You know how you do that?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's literally, it's easy for you. It's what you do. You get it. You start a limited liability company, an LLC. An LLC, depending on what state you go to, can average from between $500 and $250, right? And it's like you literally can do it that way. When you start that LLC, you got to make sure you get a letter of organization. When I started one of my first businesses, I fucked up because I didn't get my letter of organization. Your letter of organization is what solidifies it. Be like, this is my establishment. This is my business. This is in my name. This is my shit patent. Nobody else can use it. Nobody else can do anything else. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that letter of organization, you have to provide that legal standing. You know what I'm saying? And legal standing is your tax EIN number, right? Your tax EIN number this how important and crucial this is, right? Once you get your tax EIN number, that's basically your tax EIN number is your social security to your business, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like you focus on your social security, right? The stuff that you can do, right? And now with that tax EIN number, you take that once you get that situated, and certain states, like, you know what I'm saying, once you get your letter of organization, how to get an LLC, you just go to the Secretary of State. You know what I'm saying? Website, secretarystate.gov, whatever your state is. Go to the, you know what I'm saying, the secretary side and apply for it. That's how you apply for it. Once you apply for it, you're going to apply for your letter of organization is going to come with it, and then you're going to apply for a tax EIN number. And depending on what state it is, I had to pay for mine because I went through a third party. But sometimes that tax EIN number comes with it free after the letter of organization. Once you get that you get that tax EIN number. You take that tax EIN number, you open up a business account. You go to a bank and say, I want to open up a business account. Not a personal account, a business account. And once you do open up that business account, tell them you want to speak to a bank and a representative about getting a loan. And that loan will go off basically, like, don't go to a credit union. You go to a credit union, you're going to fuck yourself over. A credit union going to tell you, even though you're using your tax EIN number, they're going to base that off your social security too. And they're going to tell you, okay, if we give you this business loan, you know what I'm saying, you got to have some type of collateral in case you can't pay this shit back. You know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, if you got a nice car, what's the value of your car? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna be that collateral damage. Or some people put their houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but you can go and get a grant for your, you know what I'm saying, for you. So you don't need some cases you don't even have to apply for a loan. You can apply for a grant through a bank. But if you want to go the long route, this was what you do. You do that. Let's say you want to start a business, man, with motherfucking landscaping and shit, right? You go to them first. The first thing you want to do is write up. Once you talk to the bank and tell them what your business is, tell them you have to come up with a business proposal. That business proposal is going to be your proposal to what's going. Okay, this is my business. This is my brand. This is what I'm selling, and this is everything that I'm projected to make the first year and fucking 2-3 years after that. So you have to, even though you don't know what it is, because you can make 100K first year, you can make shit 200K next year. You can dinner and go fuck around and make 50K the third year. But you have to project, okay, I'm projected to make this in the next 1 through 3 years. And then once you put that on the proposal, then you got to tell them this is what I need. You got to write down exactly what you need. You can't do it and be like, okay, I need this. Once you propose this shit to them and then you come back to them like, nah, actually I need this. Okay, no, they already put the motion of what you need. So you got to be. This is where the hard part come in.
Keep cooking.
Yeah,
boy.
you gotta make your own. You gotta have your own research on. Okay, this is how much I need. If I say I'm doing landscaping, I need 3 lawnmowers. I need a van to hire on the lawnmowers. I need, you know what I'm saying, weave wax. It's gonna cost this much. I need this amount. You gotta have all this shit presented to them, perfect and professional. So once you present it to the banker and be like, this is what I'm coming with, and folks, them motherfuckers to give you a loan. And like the bank that I bank with, Hutchinson, they literally will pay. Let's say, for instance, like inventory, they literally will pay you up to 4 months of inventory. If you're trying to get a space, they will literally pay for the first month rent deposit, and they will pay 4 months of rent for you. So now you straight. You ain't putting no money out your pocket. You can stock up. You know what I'm saying? Let's say your business is booming, and now after that 4 months up, it started. Now you got to pay that percentage in, right? And you know what I'm saying? And this where the capital come in. You know what I'm saying? You have it's different type of capitals. You know what I'm saying? You have the debt capital. The debt capital is what you owe far as like with your business, man. Like far as like, okay, this I owe the bank this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Then you have like the personal capital, like the capital that you need. Basically, the capital of that is like, okay, let's say that's my shit get real money. You know what I'm saying? Let's say motherfucker won the line after the bank gave me my loans for my lawnmower, right? Now it's like the lawnmower fucked up. Now I gotta get it fixed. Fuck, I don't got money for that, but I got money put aside. That's with the business. I can let me invest this little $100 or $200 to get this shit fixed. But whole time though, once I get the lawnmower fixed, I'm finna make damn a rack off this shit.
On my life.
So you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you don't fuck up your capital, man. That's the most important thing. And that's why like a lot of businesses they fail, man, is because they fuck up that capital, man. You gotta keep in mindful of all this shit. This shit is important. Listen to me now. And I'm gonna give you a list of businesses, of successful businesses in the first 1 through 3 years, and the businesses that's the one of the lowest, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom of the barrel. Just so I'm not trying to discourage nobody. You can do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm finna say is real shit. There's research. You can
tangible facts.
Tangible facts. You can look it up on your own. But look, now the business with the highest failure rates in the US for within the first year and 3 years is gonna be private contractors, man. They are they have a 25% failure rate in the first year to 3 years because I ain't gonna lie, you got big organizations like you got what's the people Swickers and all of them roofing and shit. You got all the big corporation companies that have money. Sweep you out the way. So unless you already tapped in, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to say you doing landscaping. You got motherfuckers like Valley Green, they cut grass and woo. But if you already tapped in, you already got your clientele lined up. Nah, I'm not discouraging you. If you got your clientele already lined up, take off. But I'm just letting you know it's a dogfight with the big industries. So that's one of the ones you wanna work through. And then another thing is too, like another business that's hard starting up too. It's just something I really want to do, but it's fucked up. But a private restaurant have a 60% failure rate in the first 3 years, bro.
In the first 3 years?
In the first 3 years, bro. So and that's just off of because like some people have lack of experience in the industry. Some people don't know how to manage the money, the cost of the product. Every year food go up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta think about, okay, am I making more than what I'm making? So it's like it's like prices gotta go up. Price of food gonna always go up. So now you like, damn, do I tax my customers or do I, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why it's a fucked up game, bro. But at the same time though, it's like it's fucked up. But and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but on the flip side, you know what I'm saying? And people was not having enough money built up, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. It's just the biggest mistake people do. You know what I'm saying? It's not having money built up. That's what the capital I'm talking about. You gotta make sure you have capital.
Something.
Capital is shit get real money. Like I say, if you finna go out, let's say for instance, you finna go out and buy a new car. You didn't put all your eggs in the basket for this car. Now let's say you don't got a warranty on that motherfucker because you know you gotta pay for insurance. When you pay for a business, you gotta make sure you get insurance. Now let's say you don't got insurance on your business. Motherfucker, your shit flooded, everything goes. And now because you want to take the cheap route, and now you don't got no capital in the bank to fuck up to get the shit fixed. And now you in a debt already. You in a debt before the business even started.
Yep.
And that's a lot of people's problem is like you got to go into mind like you okay, even though you don't have a perfect credit score, but you have to make sure you have a plan in motion before you just start putting money into something because regardless of what that loan's gonna be, you're gonna have that when shit get real money, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have shit get real money. I'm putting this shit in street terms. You gotta have, you know what I'm saying, assets. Okay, the professional term is assets. You gotta have capital, bank capital. But the street term is, nigga, you need shit get real money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the same way he's saying how you need that insurance and that shit get real money is your insurance. Well, on top of your insurance, this living trust is your insurance.
Yep.
And that's how you protect your assets. That's how deep those the levels of thinking that you gotta be demonstrating all the time.
Yeah.
Like this, what he just broke down.
Oh, I ain't done cooking.
Hey.
I ain't get him the list. I ain't give him the list of the businesses because I ain't trying to discourage nobody, man. I want to keep my people fed, man.
Yes, sir.
And this shit for the fellas out there. You hear me? This for y'all. This for y'all, baby. You know, and you know what one of the highest businesses like success rates in the United States is?
What is that?
I'm gonna give you the list right now.
Oh shit. Cook it up there.
Electricians. You can get a certificate for that. You know how many fellas that good at being electrician? You can get a certificate. My
uncle, master.
I got a homie in Chicago, bro, be in out of jail. Bro, ass electrician right now getting bank off that shit. Electricians, you know, a plumber. Yep. You know how many fellas is plumbers?
Tutorials or super plumbers.
Super plumbers. These, you know what I'm saying? You got, I master that, man. Fucking truck drivers because like they need food, transportation every day.
Medicine movement.
You can start a trucking business. A farmer, you know, you can be a farmer's tech. All you need to do is to take a course. You don't even need to go to school for this. Now you need to go to school to be like an actual like pharmacist, like the one that like prescribe the prescription and shit. Mm-hmm. But to like you can be a farmer's assistant and make money off that shit, and then like you can then open up your own pharmaceutical. You know what I'm saying? Business with that shit. Mm-hmm. And it's like these are all things that you can do without not doing too much of like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff. Like all this shit they do is like, you don't need people say all this AI shit, man. AI gonna replace the world. These are essential jobs that we need real people to go out and do. You know what I'm saying? You got estheticians, that people that do beauty hair. You ain't finna have no fucking robot do your hair.
Nope.
You get an LLC. You could take a class, a 6-month class to for beauty to do lashes. You certified to do lashes. You certified to do nails. You certified to do hair. And guess what? And now you can now you certified in all those things. Now you can open up a med spa. A med spa is one of the top rates of success business rate too. You open up a med spa, basically you can do everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I'm not even done with y'all, man. Passive income. You know what passive income is? Passive income is something that takes little to no experience and little to no effort to make. You don't even have to work that. A passive income can be something as simple as a vending machine.
Man.
Imagine you taking $2,500. You can buy a vending machine on the market list right now. $400. Get an LLC right now for $250. You don't even need a business loan for this.
And make $1,300 a week.
I ain't gonna tell y'all the illegal way because the government probably sees and be like, oh, that's what y'all niggas doing. But you can go to the candy store like Chicago on 73rd Street, get all the snacks, all the chips, all the cookies and shit, and get you a vending machine for $400.
And be the plug.
And now you can collect an income off something that you done made $100 off $500. Now you getting off a $500 investment, $500 on the $400 on the vending machine, $100 on the motherfucking on the snacks, and now you generating $500 a week off a vending machine. Right. And pop machines. I seen on TikTok this girl. You know them damn things. The fucking them little claw things that pick up the toys and shit. She bought a bunch of them bitches, bro. She clocking in money off them motherfuckers, bro. You know what she doing? She did something to where it's like, and I'm gonna get my people the sauce, because I ain't no selfish ass motherfucker. She put motherfucking like toy, like money taped on the balls. So motherfuckers $20. Oh shit. Imagine a game that take $1. You could play $1 and win $20.
Right.
And imagine you almost getting close. You know, some of them games play with your head.
Yeah.
And now you didn't dare like, I'm finna get this damn $20. Now you done spent $20 trying to get $20
on life, and you still focus on
that $20. But she's smart as hell because that's a smart ass tactic to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like something like that can do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now what the number one business right now in the U.S. right now, man, bro.
Can't get off
with the highest success rate, bro. You ain't gonna believe this.
Don't worry, I'm about to hit the hut. Let's
you
go.
Ain't gonna believe it. Coming in number one for the number one business in the U.S. with a 95%. Look it up. Success rate is a laundromat.
Oh, hell yeah.
A coin laundromat. Guess what that is? Passive income. That's something you don't even have to have. You don't even have to have experience doing that. You don't even have to be at the laundromat every single day.
Nope.
All you got to do is make sure the machines is maintained. Cleaned up. Make sure you collect the coins every, you know what I'm saying? And you can collect the coins every 2 days. You only got to be at the laundromat. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's situated. Like all this shit, man, is something that a 95% success rate, man. Like at the end of the day, it's like, what are y'all doing, gang? Now you would need a business loan for this, but everything that I just said is everything that you can go out and do. You could do shit far as like people call this the easy route. The more easiest route to do is to go the franchise route. The franchise route, bro, is basically a business in a box. Franchise route can be something like, now I know this might be too crazy, but like, you know how McDonald's is, but like McDonald's, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta have a lot of liquid capital for that. Like you gotta have money put up for that because a McDonald's franchise license itself is then at like $100K. Yeah. So like that's something, but it's like, the shit you want to invest in is the boring jobs. The boring jobs, the shit that makes money. The shit that people that do like fucking landscaping. The motherfucker like you'll be surprised, bro. But like it's businesses like that fix garages. I looked up on the internet this place that fix garage. I forgot the name of that shit, but they basically come out and prepare build garages and they like repair garages. Them motherfuckers rack in almost $1 million a year. Of just fixing garages, something that you wouldn't even, a boring ass job. Like who thinks let me start a garage business? But you motherfuckers paying you millions of dollars because not only you fixing residential garages, you fixing industrial garages.
Yeah, company
garages. You know, like the Walmart distribution center. Let's say they got a problem. Oh shit, let's call the garage folks come fix our garage.
And gee, at my job, right, we break a garage door damn near every week with a forklift. And we run right into that.
Motherfucker every day.
Every week.
And y'all got a company that makes iron and shit.
Yeah,
a $1 million company.
Yeah, no, they're like a Fortune 5. They like top
dogs.
Yeah.
So imagine you being like, oh, fucked it up, though. Call the folks, just get ass a $10,000 check. Come fix this shit. Johnny dumbass and ran into the fucking shit again.
That right there, what you just said. He cut his ass that little $15,000, man, so he can fix the dough.
He fix the dough.
And then you know what happened?
What's that?
He'll fix it. And then somebody else will come through the forklift and smash it
smash that bitch.
Guess what he'll do? He gotta come. He didn't even make it across the train tracks. He like, damn, I gotta come back.
All right,
fuck man, y'all gotta cut that check again. They like, now he just made 3 bands.
3 bands, bro.
In the less than a couple minutes, all he had to do was, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. He on the clock. So he's still getting the bag.
Still getting the bag, man. And look, I'm gonna tell you another business that's busting. A self-serve car wash to a 24-hour car wash. The dude, you know, that makes the car wash is in Mankato right now.
Yeah.
That's a multi-million-dollar business off a man that thought of, how can I make, but the one in Mankato not 24 hours. How can I make a 24-hour car wash? And this man's a multi-million-dollar off just shit like that. Who the hell would think that a $10 ass car wash can make somebody $1 million? Like everybody always think they have to do the next shiny thing. Or how can I make it? Man, I gotta get a clothing store. I gotta get a grocery store. I gotta start a big ass franchise restaurant. Like bro, the most boringest job, like bro just said, motherfucker smashed into the goddamn fucking garage, called folks ass back to come fix the other door. Like shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? It's like those are the businesses that you can, and if you want to invest your money in, look up the most boringest shit you can imagine. And then, and the thing is about these franchises, bro, they have everything, like the best, that's why I would say the franchise route was the best route to go because they have it already mapped out on their website. Let's say, for instance, you wanna invest in motherfucking, like you said, the garage place. They have on there, yes, it costs this amount of money, it's gonna cost you this amount of dollars, and it's gonna do this, that, and the third. And some of them places, like they tell you, you'll make the projected of a year to make this way. Your salary be this much. If you want to be hands on, now look, the thing about this is franchises. You can choose to be hands on. You know what I'm saying? You could choose to if you want to be hands on or hands off. Like if this like an investment you want to just collect money off of and not be a part of, you can still get up to 25 to 30% a percentage of profit rate off of. But if you want to be hands on, then you would get that 40% profit rate, which would used to be more. I mean, shit. If I'm finna keep it a buck with you, shit, I'd be cool with my $20,000, $25,000 percentage. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'd be cool to bring home off $2 million shit. I'd be cool to bring home $200K. I'm cool with that shit. Like I'm getting money whole time. I got a whole nother business that I'm really doing. I'm doing podcasts, motherfucker. I'm doing motherfucker. Well, I got a laundromat on this side. I got a whole type of motion on this side. I'm cool. I'm cool with that little $200K off $2 million.
I often say that, like I said last time, the most simplest things we make the most complex.
Exactly.
And it be simple. It be simple, but we make it complex and can't do it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What he telling you is, don't make it complex.
Don't make it complex.
Just do it.
Exactly. What they always say, man, work smarter, not harder.
It's simple.
and a hard person, they bust their ass, man. They work for somebody forever. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say, like, oh, y'all, you a fool for doing this or don't work for nobody. So you have to start somewhere to get where you need to go in life. Man. If that means you gotta pick up shit and deal with shit all day for a couple months or a couple years, but guess what? You got a plan. Let me tell you, like I said about the other day, about how to like have money management. You have to have money management skills. And like I always say, if you not hustling with discipline or working with discipline, and you got a broke man mind state, you gonna stay that way forever because you not elevating. So like, how can you expect to save money if you're not saving money? You make poor financial decisions with that money. So with meaning, you have to have discipline. You have to tell yourself, if I can't, you know what I do? Even before I buy anything, bro, you know what I do? I ask myself, if I buy this right now, could I buy this shit 3 more times? And if I can't buy that shit 2-3 more times, I won't do it. Hell no. If me spending $200 right now on these pair of shoes, if I can't do that shit 3 times, I'm not gonna do it. If I can't do it 3 times and after I've done it the 3rd time and be like, I'm still straight, then I won't do it. I'm not finna buy something, buy these shoes, and now it's gonna hurt me later. It ain't like I'm finna put my last $2 in some productive, lucrative that's gonna get me money eventually or my bills. I'm finna pay $200 on a hobby that I don't even fucking need. If you can't do that hobby, then you can go without that shit, gang. You would get it eventually later. Take that money and invest it in something productive. If you can't buy that shit 3 times, don't do it, man. Prime example, let's say you working your ass off. Let's say you getting down there, motherfucking. Let's say, okay, you got a job. Boom, boom, boom. Chick, you getting down there. Okay, I'm getting 3,000 a week. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? First, and so that's like what, 6,000 a month, roughly 6,000 a month before taxes. Okay, cool. I get $3,000 check. I take 1,500 out that 3. So now I got 15 left. Now that 1,500 don't even exist to me no more. That motherfucker is put up in the bank or put up in an envelope. That don't got that no more. Now out of that, I take that 1,000 out. Now that 1,000 is what's gonna get me to pay for my bills, pay for everything that I need. Now I got $500 to work with until I get that 3,000 again. Now I'm managing my money. Now I got extra $200. Okay, cool. Budgeting. You know what I'm saying? Budgeting. Now I got $300 to work with. Okay, cool. Now that it's time for you to get another $3,000. You know what you do? The same exact thing you just did the first damn time, man. That's having self-discipline. And now eventually that 1,500 is, and that 3,000 is gonna turn to 30,000. And that's gonna turn to 300K. And you're gonna be surprised, like, damn, you're gonna have so much money saved up. The way to save money is to forget that you have money, man. If you constantly, and I know, I done it before. I was young and I was dumb. I did a lot of dumb shit with money because I knew, I'm finna make this shit back. That was my name, Mr. Get It Back. What was that? That's my name on it, bro. Every time I do anything, I'm Mr. Get It Back.
Get that shit right back.
Get that shit right back. And it's like, I didn't have that discipline, but it's like, you gotta have that discipline to tell yourself, man, even though I have money, I don't have money. That shit don't exist. That 3,000 I just put in my bank, I don't even have access to that. That shit is shit get real. And how I say, the capital shit get, that's my shit get real money. When shit get real, it gotta be life and death. It gotta be my damn daughter or my damn son or my damn mama in the hospital and they need this right here, right now to save their life. Or I'm in jail, God forbid, because I done choke shot a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit get real money. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not my money where it's like, damn, man, I'm finna be hungry as fuck today. But I ain't gonna lie, shit. It's Thursday. I get paid Friday. Guess what? I can go a day without eating.
I'm good.
I'm not finna touch that shit, get real money. The moment you touch that shit, it's gonna be a habit. And remember how we talked about coping skills? It's healthy coping skills, and it's unhealthy ones. That's an unhealthy coping skill because you constantly putting yourself in jeopardy and to be financially fucked or mentally fucked because you constantly making those poor decisions and no disciplines and no boundaries with yourself. It's okay to miss a couple meals. Especially if you from the struggle. Shit, not eating is not a foreign thing to you.
No.
You've been through it before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
you
it's like
lived off the Roman noodles.
Exactly. Remember, I'll be cool with Roman noodles. Shit, Roman noodles, a pack of noodles nowadays ain't nothing, bro. It's cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have that self-discipline and those self-talks, man. And that's how you put yourself in a better financial state, is to be set your boundaries with yourself to be financially stable, man. And once you get to that point, after I done said all that, you got the discipline with the money, you got the business flowing in. And that's when the living trust come in handy.
To protect it all.
To protect it all, man.
Because you might have to, when you, like he said, you touch that, this to get real money.
Mm-hmm.
When you touch that, the moment you touch that money, you gotta have this in full effect.
You gotta have it.
Because once that money go, that's when the vultures come. Mm-hmm. The vultures, you got your vulture shield right here. This your vulture shield.
you think the government gonna give a fuck that your auntie died?
For real.
You think the landlord gonna give a fuck because your mama passed away and you didn't miss a week to work the job because you was grieving?
Because that's their business.
Exactly. That's how they eat. You fucking up they living trust. They ain't gonna care about what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ain't nobody coming to. What I always say, ain't nobody coming to say you, gang.
Ain't nobody.
So besides you. Besides you. So you have to put yourself in a better financial situation to where you can be financially situated and straight. And it's like, and you young right now. So all the young folks, even the old folks out there, I'm part of the group. Mm-hmm. We live and we learn. We fucked up. We made poor money decisions when we was young. We thought we had more money than what we had to work with. And we turned around and be like, damn, I can't put myself in a fucked up spot. Doing too much. I get it. We all in the same boat, man. And I was like, okay, it's still time for us to get it together. You know what I'm saying? It's always time. Every time you wake up in the morning, it's an opportunity for another 24 hours for you to do the right thing, to utilize that, to get everything that you got. You know what I'm saying? To get it all back. Everything that you lost, you able to get it all back today. Mm-hmm. And for the ones that's just starting in life and they journey in life and have nowhere to go, look at this video. Play it to the beginning of what I'm telling you, these business ideas and how you can get yourself financially straight. The businesses out there. You know what I'm saying? The shit that nobody want to do. Like I said with the plumbing shit. Nobody want to clean up shit the rest of all their damn life long, but guess what? You start that job, put enough hours in, start a business, you got enough clientele lined up. Now you're getting jobs all around the state. And now you can hire workers. And now you hiring more workers. And guess what? Now y'all getting more jobs. And guess what? Now you didn't put in 3 years of hard work and now you don't gotta work hard anymore because now you have 10, 20 staff workers that you can send out to motherfucking you in Minnesota. You can send their ass to Chicago to do a job. And now you somewhere chilling, financially straight in the next 3 to 5 years because you didn't put in that first 2-3 years of hard work. And now you financially straight and situated and set up for life, man.
And your money making money.
You ain't
man. Gotta break your hands back, nothing no more.
None of that shit no more.
You sleep and your phone go bing. You like, damn, what the fuck is that? Oh, shit, I just made 25,000. Oh, shit. I'm putting that in my savings.
I'm putting that in savings.
I'm going to keep 5, though, because we going on that, that yacht party that I said it's busting.
Man, I'm taking probably like a motherfucker 1,500 to the motherfucker Nino.
Oh, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I got to go to Nino.
I already put 20
gamble
up, though.
You put 20 up, though?
20 you put up, so we can do this.
We can do it. Now I can gamble with $1,000 and maybe get 20 more.
See what Kevin Hart say, Shaq said, he said, man, come on, man, you got it.
You got
Ball
it.
out.
Ball out.
But another thing that we got to really, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to, y'all, is life insurance. Mm-hmm. Make sure you got your life insurance, but make sure it's a life insurance that you can actually benefit from while you alive. It's called an IUL. You got to look into the IULs because with an IUL, you can draw from an IUL after like a certain amount of time. You can draw from it without penalty. Yep. You automatically paying the bill, so you don't have to pay nothing back. It's your money. Mm-hmm. And so make sure you look into that too. And when you do get your IUL, make sure you put it under a living trust.
Yep. So folks can't take your money, man.
Telling you.
And that's the way you gotta do it, man. It's like folks don't understand that, like, the importance of all that shit, man. Because like at the end of the day, like, man, ain't none of this shit ours, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say you buy a house, and the motherfuckers say what you gotta do? You gotta pay for property taxes. Even though you own it, you could have paid cash for that motherfucker.
Yep.
The bank could come take your house at any damn moment if you not playing that shit right, man.
Your car.
You don't own your car. You pay cash for that motherfucker. Guess what? You know what motherfucker told me, bro?
What?
It's crazy shit ever. I didn't move to a whole nother state. Motherfucker told me, oh, you know your time's expired right in Illinois. I said, yeah, I ain't got around to it. I got to go to Chicago to get my shit done. But guess what? I can't just how you riding around on the roads and you ain't paying for your tires or paying to be on the road. So that's a gross misdemeanor. So if I pull you over again, you going to jail. I'm going to jail for riding around, even though I'm licensed, insured, legitly car belong to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to jail because I'm not paying y'all money to be on y'all roads.
You know, we're gonna talk about you tyrants too, because y'all make y'all own rules when y'all feel like it. And we're gonna do a whole episode about this too. Because y'all that's what? I would have drove off on you. I ain't gonna cap. High speed. It's a high speed because of you.
That man told me, bro, you gonna go to jail, man, because I'm riding around on the roads and not paying to be on the roads, bro. It's like you don't own anything. You know what I'm saying? And if you right, and if you don't pay money for them, you in penalty. If you don't pay money, your property taxes, that's what they come and get your house that you rightfully paid your life. You know what I'm saying? Your money, your hard-earned money for. It's like everything that we working for is like we at the end of the day, we still working for them. But it's like. Mm-hmm. You got to put yourself in a spot to where it's like you can have freedom with it. Because we can't break the chains from this unless one day we break the chains of this shit. But you got to play by the rules, man. You have to set yourself up to be financially situated and straight in life, man. Don't just be doing crazy stuff. Like, don't get work on your credit, like I said, man. Mm-hmm. Don't be getting these stores be tricking you too. Don't get no store credit card. They'll tell your ass, oh, if you do this shit, you get coupons and you'll get this half off. And ooh. Now that's how you fuck yourself up. Now you them got these store credit cards, and every time you go to Bath and Body Works, you swap your motherfucking credit card, thinking you finna get some free points back to get some free Bath and Body Works the whole time you done fucked your credit up.
Oh, like, man, you know another thing, talking about how we don't own nothing. This is another thing we're gonna be having another episode too. So watch out for this episode on the Can I Cook podcast coming soon. Mm-hmm. It's called talking about allodial titles. Mm-hmm. Because having an allodial title means you own everything, even under the ground of your house. You own all of it. That's the only way you can probably truly own anything. And so,
title, I ain't know that myself. Really, you can do that.
Hey, we gonna do our research, and when we do this episode, we coming with hard facts.
Hard facts, you know what we do, man. Everything that we say, you can look up right now on your phone. Okay, cool. It sounds good to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now, everything we telling y'all, man, is real facts that we do our homework on. We are intelligent brothers, man. Yes. We ain't finna come here and blow smoke up your ass.
Nope.
We gonna give it to y'all, you know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck how I sell. You got so much profanity. You are a potty mouth. I'm a potty motherfucking mouth. Leave my mama know I've been cussing like a sailor. Shit, how you met my grandma?
Hey.
You met my mama?
This intelligence comes from those struggles.
Exactly, man.
So don't judge people. Understand people.
But I'm telling you, like, real facts to, like, set you up to be financially straight in life, man. Because, like, we get how a tough situation or a tough time in your life, man, can really fuck you up, man, and put you in a bad spot, bro. And it's just like I'm speaking from experience. Like, I put myself in a lot of bad spots. I told myself, I can't do a lot of stuff until I did my own research on this stuff. And I told myself, damn, it's really that damn easy? Really that simple?
Look what you learned.
Exactly.
Look how you was just able to teach it.
Exactly.
That is what it's about right there.
But I was scared.
Trial and tribulation could have caused that fear to make him say, I ain't doing it then. He could have gave up. Mm-hmm. But instead of giving up, he had a self-motivation to push forward.
You got to put yourself in situations to make money. Whatever you have a passion to do, you have to tell yourself, man, I got a passion for this, but don't tell yourself, I ain't gonna make it nowhere doing this shit. You can make it doing. You'll be surprised what you can make money off of, man. And you can be your own boss and set yourself up to be financially stable with anything that you do in life, man. You have to believe it. You have to achieve it, man. You have to tell yourself, I can do something, man. And you know what? Execute that, man. Don't let nobody tell you. You know why it's scary? It's scary because It's scary because it's like it's uncomfortable. It's new. It's something that you not sure of. But guess what? It's not because you incapable of doing it. You incapable of doing anything you put your mind to. You just gotta tell yourself. You gotta see it. You gotta. I told everybody this all the time. You have to see yourself in a situation, even if you can't see it right now. People always say, you know why millionaires become millionaires? Because they see themselves being millionaires, man. Even when times when they couldn't, a millionaire told me, even times when he didn't see himself being a millionaire, I knew I was going to be a millionaire one day because I was highly intelligent. I come from poverty. I come from the bottom of the bottoms, and I knew I was going to be successful one day in my life because and I achieved it. And I found, you know what he did? He got that research. He found out research. He found out a game plan, and he execute that. That's what you have to do. And you always have to trust your process, man. Never give up on your process because it seems too damn hard. You know what I'm saying? And never get off your path to follow the next person's path because you think your path ain't going the right way right now. You know, it was a picture I seen on Facebook, right, bro? It was like two dudes. One dude was like one dude's face this way, other dude's face that way, and they was digging and digging and digging. And then in this picture, a dude was digging so far, he found a diamond, man. That was about like motherfucking like this big. So the dude he dug a diamond, stopped digging, and started trying to find his route. Whole time it was an X-ray of his diamond. That motherfucker was the size of a motherfucker boulder, nigga. I'm talking about this damn big. Dude diamond was this big. He left his hole to be like, shit, I'm finna go, shit, yo. You winning over here. I ain't getting no success over here. It's taking me too long. Let me go over your side. Whole time you just blocked your own blessing because you know what? You trying to get on doing the same exact shit another motherfucker doing. So you stop trusting in your process. You can't stop trusting in your process because you see what he's doing is working for him. Whole time you got a whole other blessing that's even way more major and way more bigger. And now you done gave up on your process because you see somebody else's process and you like, damn, what I'm doing ain't good enough shit. Let me just do what bro doing. No, continue to do what you doing. Bro got his success going great. You got your success going great. And guess what? And now y'all can meet back in the middle and be like, look what we have done. And now, hey, you got a little bit, I got a lot of bit. But guess what? Let's put our assets together. And now we got more.
Now we built the empire. Fuck it, I got the West Wing.
No, gee, I got the East.
Okay, cool, we good.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta stay the course, man. You gotta stay the course, man. You can't get off course, man. You gotta stay determined at all times, man. Y'all know what I tell y'all every single time, man. You gotta stay locked in. You gotta stay locked in on your vision, on your path, man. And you gotta execute that shit, man. We not telling y'all this shit, man, because this shit is fun or because we just some preaching motherfuckers or we just some know-it-alls. No, we telling y'all because we want to see folks succeed in life because we know there's not a lot of people out there that's giving back to the community. So many people, like how we said in the other episode, everybody want to be number 9. And they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to help the whole community how they can eat together. I want to see everybody eating around me, man. Like, I want to see everybody a king. I want to see everybody a queen because there's too much fucked up shit going on in society because of people in poverty, man. People are jealous of what the next person got, and instead of them getting up and trying to get motivated, they using that shit for energy to try to hurt the next motherfucker. And that's out of 10, it be the motherfuckers that be the big-headed ones, man. It be the motherfuckers that already got shit going, and you got millions of dollars, like you said in the other episode. You got these motherfucking millionaires be having so much money they can house every homeless motherfucker in California, man, and Tent Town and fucking Minneapolis, man. But they speak down about folks, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, like Minnesota folks, man. Like something happened in the coffee shop I saw you on the internet, man. The poor homeless guy stole some money out of the tip jar. Probably one number 5,000 tip jar, if that. And then, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers gonna say, oh, he's sleeping in here, and trying to extort the man, he's sleeping in here, he got nowhere to go, and he's stealing in here. I told him he's not allowed, called the police and told him he's not allowed in here.
See, they never think about how that do on the person's mental health.
And not only, exactly, how it make you feel. And not only that, though, like, y'all a family-owned business. How about you sit that brother down and be like, look, man, that stealing shit out of this establishment is not cool. But if you have nowhere else to go, okay, cool. If you sleeping in this hallway makes you feel safe, then do that. But when it's time for the establishment to open, I need you gone. But if you have nowhere else to go and the time being, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Just don't steal. And if you're hungry, guess what? This is a bakery. I give you a Danish on the side. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Don't even trip about your
meals. Exactly. Because
right.
a lot of these bakeries, they throw this shit away.
Yeah.
Y'all throw this shit away.
Restaurants too.
They throw the food away.
I was working for KFC. I tell them, I'm like, man, Joe, we about to throw all this chicken away. They like, yeah, we gotta throw it away, right? So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna take some of it and give it to the homeless people that be sitting in front of the shelters and stuff. They like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
They gonna throw it away though.
I'm like, why I can't do that? They talking about something, if they get sick, I'll get sued. I'm like, but you have to, like, what the fuck?
Wow,
that was your thing? If a person buys some food from you and gets sick, you can get sued.
These are folks that got nothing else to know what the fuck they gonna get money for a lawyer?
You feel me? You feel me? But they ain't thinking about that. They ain't thinking about that.
Wow. These folks will eat out the garbage. You think they give a fuck about a piece of chicken that you giving them for free?
I was working at Jules Osco in Chicago on the north side, right? And they throw away their food. And you know what they do before they throw their food away?
What's that?
Matter of fact, they put it in the garbage, right? And they pour this blue shit all over it.
Whoa.
It's like a chemical or something to make sure nobody go back there and eat it.
Are you serious?
That's how serious they take it.
Why?
That's petty, bro, because they said the same thing. We can get sued if I'm like, bro, you can get sued if you sell a person some bad food.
My thing is, how the fuck? Okay, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard. If a person eating out the garbage can, they already eating all type of unsanitary shit as it is. They taking their own risk. How the fuck could you win an argument if you for sure eating some out of an unsanitary bacteria infested fucking garbage can? How and fucking earth are you gonna win a case argument with that?
You can't. This the thing.
But this the world we live in.
This the world we live in. It's just like, you just gotta protect yourself, man. The reason why we talking about this financial stability is because you see what we mean though. Like they putting chemicals on food so you can't eat. So you can't even eat. You gotta make sure you got that money put up. You gotta make sure you got something put up, because that can be your kid that need to eat and they pour chemicals on the food and you trying to pick through it. That can be you and your kids trying to eat.
You one day, exactly. And these folks don't care about you. That's why we say you gotta protect yourself. You gotta save yourself, because nobody gonna save you. It's a wicked world out here. The rich get richer and they don't care. They don't care. Like, instead of, like you said, they gonna exploit that poor man. Instead of bro giving away food at the homeless folks in front of the Salvation Army, they choose to throw the food away. That's what I mean. And y'all wonder why like people like target like the rich people, man. They stay icky, they disgusting. Like,
I feel like they forget where they come from.
Just like I was watching, not even folks, not even say forget where they come from. It be the folks that never struggled a day in their life.
Oh yeah,
never had to worry about that shit. Like I was watching the show You.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The show You on Netflix. He was they called him the Eat the Rich Killer, because he was killing all the rich folks, all the snobby ass rich folks. And it's like,
never seen poverty.
Exactly, it made them sick because the way they treated them. It was like this one guy, he was a worker for them. The lady gonna tell him, "Oh, bend over and let me throw the golf ball between your legs. Bend over, you peasant." And it's like,
yeah, see, using words like that is like,
and that's how they talk to us, and like you wonder why like folks target the rich, and that's why in Chicago niggas go downtown and rob the white folks.
Yeah,
and they wonder why, like, oh my God, they robbing this, oh my God, because bro, look, that's because y'all paint that image of y'all selves. Y'all look down for folks in poverty. Like you said, instead of you living to lift a hand, be like, let me lift you up. Let me give you the resources you need to give kindness. You'll be surprised what that kindness can do for somebody, man. Instead of you putting hate into the world, and now this person got hatred, and you don't know what somebody mentally going through. Like you say, you did that to that man. You don't know how he feel mentally. He's homeless, probably got mental health issues. Now you didn't embarrass him on the internet, treat him like he's shit, and now he probably got a vendetta, and now he probably spiraling, and now he probably finna go stab somebody for no damn reason.
He probably own a knife or a gun.
And you know what I'm saying?
He out of whack right now.
And that's how shit like that happens. Instead of you trying to give folks resources, you want to treat folks like folks that have mental illnesses, or folks that need help, or folks that just don't know or are less fortunate than you. You want to treat them like they shit, because you better than them, because you are put in a better place than them, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how like these retailers, they put stuff in garbages. Like that's disgusting when there's so many folks out here that need people stuff. They need clothes. You throw away the clothes. You do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You cut them up. They cut the clothes. They cut the clothes in retail so people can't get in the garbage and steal them.
It's
crazy.
That's petty.
That's petty, man. Like I used to say, pour chemicals. Y'all cutting up clothes in a place in the Midwest where it get down there negative 20 degrees outside, man.
That people die every year during the winter. That's homeless.
It's
people
homeless.
Die. I'm talking about like this is what's the real problem is people die.
Mm-hmm.
And you would probably say some snobby rich shit like, that ain't my problem.
Ain't
They
my
had a
problem.
chance. They could have did the
They should
same
have
thing I
did better. They
did.
should have did better. You know, I heard
You know what I'm
somebody.
saying?
You know, how he say on the internet before. This shit is crazy as hell. That motherfucker say this shit, bro. What you just said. What you just said. Somebody, some rich white motherfucker say on the internet when what they say because this guy was in a fucked up situation. He was a homeless drug addict on the street. I seen him in the comment. You know what that motherfucker said?
What do you say?
That motherfucker said, "Well, you wasn't using your white privilege card good enough."
Damn. Damn, that's what the
That's
white man
that's
told
what
the white man.
told the white man. I seen him on the post. He said, "You ain't use your white privilege card good enough."
This shit get real deadly.
And that's why that's really how they think.
Yeah.
Like it's been situations where I've been known folks that's like even of their color, because they live in a trailer park. Oh, my daughter can't come and play with you today because you and your mama live in a trailer park. Y'all are slummy people.
Yeah, that shit right
like
there.
What?
You trying to crush a person's soul?
Because of where they come from. Because they come from poverty. Because they not less than they didn't come from mommy and daddy money. Because your mommy and daddy own the oil company and you inherited their money. And now you looking down on folks that come from folks that's for one. Not they family not crackheads. They family not fucked up. They just hard working and they just honest folks that had a job and just couldn't. And they working as fucking mechanics and working as janitors, so they wasn't able to give their kids the fancy things in life, but they was able to get their kids enough to what they needed. And because that child grew up in poverty and still trying to figure out their way in life with being a single mom, so you have to live where you can until you get to. I remember I say work where you can till you get what you need to go.
Yep.
And you got folks that's in that high position, that high power, that had that money handed down to them, looking down at folks like that that's trying to make a living and say, my child can't play with your child because of where y'all live at. Y'all slumming, y'all trash.
You should never, ever put people down like that. I don't care who
you don't know nobody's story.
You can really cause real damage in your community doing that, in the schools doing that. A lot of these school shootings come from those type of behaviors
Behaviors and people.
It's like kids.
You got kids bullying other kids because of where they come from and what they dress like. Oh, you wear the same clothes on. You dirty. You're stinky. Ha, 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 ha. Now this child fucked up, mentally getting embarrassed all damn day long. Now he done got the motherfucking pipe and can't shut the whole school up.
You feel me? You gotta, because kids is the worst on other kids. They are the worst. Bro. And so when you as a parent is letting your kids have certain behaviors that you know is going to be damaging, and you know this is a little snotty motherfucker, he ain't never just, or she ain't never just, you know what I'm saying? You got to check them situations in the door, because when you don't check them and that shit don't get resolved, that shit go to school. That shit go out in the community. Now, what if they meet a person like a little kid that had my type of attitude? I was the worst when it came down to the worst kids. I'm going to attack you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But look this out. Check this out, though, bro. I know somebody, you know what I'm saying? I can't say who their name is, but I know some folks that work in the school and have seen it. How you feel about this? I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you.
Mm-hmm.
And I know me.
What the hell didn't happen?
You have teachers that talk to children because of that they choose to be a certain type of, present themselves in a certain type of way. And then they would call them, oh, you fucking faggot. And then they would tell them stuff like, you're stupid and you're dumb, or that child gets on my nerves, you're just so stupid because they have autism. Or shit like that. Like, imagine somebody talking to your kid. Like, not only you got to worry about getting bullied by the kids, they got teachers bullying these kids nowadays.
So I'm a strong believer of, like, so I know that society done made certain laws and regulations, and we ain't supposed to even move a certain way, right? If that was to happen to any one of my kids, I'm going to quietly, casually walk up in there. when I get up in that joint, I ain't gonna cap with you. I'm gonna be like, daughter or son, what did they say? And they gonna repeat, right? And then the teacher gonna really think he got a time to hit him with a rebuttal, right? No. Knuckles to your lips. I don't care who you is. Knuckles to your lips. You gotta kiss these motherfuckers, because what you ain't gonna do is start no type of depression or doubt in my kids. You ain't finna. What you ain't finna do in front of other kids is cause doubt and shame and none of that in front of on my kids.
Exactly.
And how about this? If I'm the type of parent, if I'm around and you doing that to somebody else's kid,
child,
I'm on your ass like that's my kid.
Exactly.
What you ain't gonna do as an adult And this man to man, a man to woman, listen.
For who you are.
In the military,
flock together.
what buddy say on that TikTok? In the military, they said if it's a threat, you neutralize it. It didn't stipulate if it's a woman or a man or none of that. It said if it's a threat,
neutralize it.
Neutralize it. You a threat when you do that to kids.
Mm-hmm.
That kid gonna take that shame somewhere else, and then other kids hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Kids learn vicariously off of what they see.
Yep.
And so they might think that some kids might think it's cool and they carry that behavior on with them.
Yep.
You don't want to be like that. You want to break those type of generational. That is not where it's at. That's why we talk about these things so we can build up our generations.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about just black. I'm talking about all of us.
All of us.
Because you got, like he said, you got white people that treat even white people bogus.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when George Floyd died, white people was helping us too.
Mm-hmm.
So don't ever, I want the world to know this too. Don't think that all white people was bad. Ain't everybody in every race got a bad goddamn it seed.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just got to roll with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We have to work together, stand together not just in the sense of our household, but in the communities too. That kid in stress, or that if that kid is in adversity,
Mm-hmm.
you go and aid and assist that kid. You know what I'm saying? And we all we got.
Exactly.
I wish a teacher would. What? My son, my daughter.
I couldn't believe that shit when I heard it, bro. I'm like, man, there's no way you talking to a child like that, man.
They would have been like, Lil Phil.
Man, look, it's almost time to land this plane, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I just want to leave off on that note, because you know we always start off with the positive, and then we end it with a little bit negative. We get a little bit out of our body, because it's shit like this get us heated and frustrated. How folks treat children, and folks treat folks of color or of poverty, even folks that's the same color. I don't give a fuck what you is.
And then ask them, how did you even get like this, nigga? You aid and assisted this.
You aid and assist. You part of the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Just please, y'all, bear with us.
Yeah, bear with us, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna dive in more deep, man, into everything, man. I hope y'all learned something today, man. I hope y'all really learned and really sat down and really think that, man, like, you gotta set yourself up for the living trust, man. You gotta set yourself up financially, man, and be a better person, man. And when you finally get to where you going in life, and if it's successful in that shit, which I pray it does, if that at the end of your journey is successful, look back and reach back for others that was once in your shoes, and the less unfortunate folks or the less unfortunate kids. You know what I do, man? I had over down there 300 pairs of shoes, man. I give my kids teenage kids that I don't wear, that's in good condition. To you know what I'm saying? I like my little youngest Mikhail, man. I done gave little bro probably like 5 pairs of shoes, man.
And that's good though.
You know what I'm saying?
They can go to school and not feel like, you know. Don't nobody gotta know what's
exactly. You don't gotta know what is yours. They look brand like you just got them bitches yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like look back for the less fortunate, man. That's how you do that shit for you to feel good.
For real, man. Keep your head up out there, man. Stay focused. Protect your assets.
Mm-hmm. To be aware is to be alive,
man.
Survival of the trench, feeling like Tarzan around snakes and gorillas. It's a jungle in my city. It's survival of the fittest.
MBC, no relation to NBC.